Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Dave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. This is meeting number 7, Mahoning County Commissioners Hearing Room. It is Thursday, already February 15th at approximately 10:04 a.m. And the meeting is officially called to order. And anybody would like to address the commissioners? Name and address for the record. And you can come up to the podium. 3 minutes.
Good morning. My name is Reggie Stolzfus. My address is 13789 Telpahack Street Southeast, Minerva. 4657.
You running for Congress?
I am.
Oh, okay. Welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for allowing me to speak to you briefly. Great to be in the city of Youngstown and to be visiting you this morning. And just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Reggie Stolzfus, running for Congress in the 6th District to replace Bill Johnson, who just recently stepped down. And we're making our way across the district, 11 counties, and listening to folks like yourselves and constituents, finding out what the needs of the district are specifically in your county, in your city. And I look forward to working with you in the future, all of you in this room. And please feel free to reach out to me directly. I'll give you my business card. And I look forward to that dialogue. Look forward to hearing about the issues, the projects that are going on here in Mahoning County. I know that there's been some proposed gas line from the lake to the river that's been talked about over the years. I'd love to see that come to fruition and get some infrastructure built out in the valley here. So I think that'd be wonderful. And that's something I would like to see. So again, don't have a whole lot, but I just want to introduce myself, Reggie Stolzfus, running for Congress. And
You're on the ballot in the primary
yes, sir, March 19th,
as a Democrat or Republican?
Republican, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Reggie.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Anyone else? Officer?
Nothing at this time.
You didn't expect that, did you?
Got me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, well, with that being said, I'll ask for a motion to approve the previous minutes of board meeting number 6 and approval of bills for payment.
So moved. Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant?
Yes. Motion for journal entry?
Motion to approve journal entry number 1.
Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Yes. Moving on, we have agreements, letters A through K. And letters A and B is Convention and Visitors Bureau. Linda.
Good morning, everyone.
Mhm.
Letter A is an agreement with Compass Media for advertising in 4 issues of the Compass Ohio magazine. Total amount is $3,180, non-general. And item B is an agreement with McConnell Marketing for graphic design and advertising and marketing support. The CVB sent out an RFP requesting proposals. And after review, McConnell Marketing submitted not only the best creative samples, but the best pricing as well. So we would like to enter into this agreement to continue working with them. And this is for an amount not to exceed $50,000.
Okay, thank you. Letter C, engineers. Pat?
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Letter C is an agreement with Daleen Pride for consultant services regarding the Bureau of Motor Vehicles Taxing Districts Audit in the amount of $25,000, and these are non-general funds.
Thank you, sir. Letter D, facilities. Alan.
Morning, Commissioners. D is an agreement with Grinnell Company to replace the fire panel at the Oak Hill Head Start building in the amount of $27,073.
Thank you. E, F, G, and H, lead. Phil.
Good morning, Commissioners. E is an agreement with American Pinnacle Construction for chip rehab work at 161 Regent Street in Camel in the amount of $56,275 non-general. F, G, and H, and I had planned to be down there today to present this to you with the principles of this Lead Safe Ohio grant that we received 2.736 million from the state for lead safe renovation throughout the county. We are doing a memorandum of agreement with MyCap. We're a memorandum of agreement with Youngstown Neighborhood Development Corporation and Building Neighborhoods of Youngstown. But I'm actually on the kickoff meeting in Dan's office as we speak as well. The MyCap and YNDC, we're sharing 800,000 each with those two organizations and 240,000 with BNOY. We kept 800,000 ourselves, and the reason that we spread it that way is that it's very aggressive. We have to have the money under contract with addresses by July 1st, the first round, and then November 1st, and we're hoping that some other communities that aren't as aggressive as we are will be passing some of their money back over to the folks that get everything under contract by those dates. It is ARPA funds from the state of Ohio, and I will bring the masses down to one of the next meetings so we can you can meet everybody and see how we're gonna pull this off in a short period of time.
Thank you, Phil. You've been very good, aggressive getting these grant dollars. So I got to hand it to you.
We've been lucky.
Yep. Okay, sanitary. I, J, and K. Pat.
Commissioners, letter I is an agreement with environmental specialists. This is for vacuuming, transportation, and disposal of spent sand and solids from the Damascus and Deal Lake wastewater treatment plants. The sand is used as part of the filtration process in the wastewater treatment. The estimated amount for 2 years is $18,150. These are non-general funds. Letter J is an agreement with S&S Elevator Company. This is for state required safety tests and quarterly maintenance services as needed for various elevators within our treatment plants for 2 years in the estimated amount of $10,320, also non-general funds. And letter K is modification number 1 with MS Consultants. This is for geotechnical services for the new Springfield sanitary sewer extension project, which is improvement number 530 in the amount of $5,959, non-general funds.
Thanks, Pat. Carol?
Motion to approve number 2, agreements A through K.
Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Motion, resolutions?
Motion to approve resolutions number 1, additions.
Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Record of bids 2A, engineers, Pat?
Sorry, had it muted. Commissioners, letter A is the 2023 OPWC Road and Bridge Safety Upgrade Program and the 2024 Sales Tax Resurfacing.
Very good. Motion?
Motion to approve number 2, record of bids A.
Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Resolutions, letters A through D. Data. Or data, however you want to say. Right.
This moral obligation is for the licensing of our countywide Zoom remote meeting software in the amount of $13,482, and it's due to a dating issue on the invoice that has to be paid as a moral obligation.
Thank you. Engineers, Pat?
Commissioners, letter B is a resolution approving the agreement with Rural Arena Auto Sales. This is for the purchase of a 2011 Ford Super Duty F-750 bucket truck in the estimated amount of $62,285. Our former bucket truck has been retired. It has exceeded its useful life, and this is necessary for clearing limbs and trees that hang over the roads.
Okay,
You could use it for parts.
scrap.
Can you reach my wreath off the center of the A-frame?
This truck we can.
All right, thank you. OMB grants.
Good morning,
Nah.
Commissioners. This is a resolution approving the amendment and expenditures with the following agency funded by the American Rescue Plan Act, and it is for Foster's Farm in the amount of $25,000.
Oh, very good. Thank you, Anna. That's good news. And Linda, letter D, Prosecutor's Office.
This is a request for approval of moral obligation that was incurred in December for expert fee and services in regard to a criminal case.
Thank you. Motion?
Motion approved number 3, resolutions A through D.
Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant?
Yes, that concludes the business portion of our meeting. For the good of the order, any elected officials or department heads would like to comment?
Commissioner Trafficani,
Yes.
Terry DeGenova's up there. She had her little head.
Was that what that is? I thought she was just waving.
She had her
Hi,
hand
Terry.
up, but she couldn't.
I didn't even pay attention.
No, because I'm driving. I should be paying attention really. So thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I hope everybody is well, and I just want to take just a few minutes. I do not know if you received the flyer for our ribbon cutting tomorrow for our studio space out in Warren that we have that will be serving the Mahoning Valley of Trumbull County and Trumbull, Mahoning, and Columbiana counties there. It was supposed to go out. I don't know if you did receive it, but I am just making sure that you do have that invite. And it is at our Warren office, and I can send that over, that we finally have completed our renovations up there of that space that was donated by Attorney Thomas and the Thomas family. So we're very excited to get started and to get programs going. And we're going to be having individual and group therapy sessions there. And we also will be doing counseling because we do have 2 LPCs with our foundation now as well. So again, I'd like to invite you, anybody who is there, to come out to view our warm, cozy little space that we have, and kind of give you an idea of where we're going from there and where our expansion is. And of course, you know, there is the purse bingo that Easter Seals is having. I don't know if you received the flyer on that, so I'm going to send that over as well. And I'm calling just to say, Carol, I'm just going to point to you directly, and Mrs. Ditzler's lovely wife, for information. There is we have a Prada. To some people that may mean nothing, Nancy. It's a like a real Prada. This thing's worth thousands of dollars, which is kind of crazy for a purse, but we do have a Prada. So there's just, you know, a few things going on. We just wanted to update you and thank you for everything that you're doing.
We buy the tickets in advance for that?
You can. Yes. You can. I will send that over. It's we're working with Easter Seals.
Never seen nothing like this.
You know what? You have to send us
Crazy.
information on tomorrow as well as the Easter. I think Luann, one of my friends, mentioned that to me, but I have to see.
Yes. It is going to be at, I want to say, is it St. Mary's?
I believe. I don't know. I think Mary's Hall, I think.
Yes. I'm driving and I don't want to look at the flyer, but I apologize. The chamber was to be sending everything out, and I'm maybe there was just a little glitch there. So I will follow up on that, but I will send that over to you.
All right.
You've been just so significant, you know, with our growth, and trust me, we will get a space in Mahoning County to make it a little easier to serve Mahoning County as well. So.
Okay, anyone else? No? Dave, Carol,
What's that? I'm sorry.
Oh, I
or
was,
Audrey?
no, I was saying they were gonna say.
I just wanted to, say, well, we finally got an announcement on the funding coming on the opioid for Region 7 that we saw this morning. And 1.6, I believe, million coming to Mahoning County, 2.8 total to Region 7 for Mahoning and Trumbull for substance abuse prevention, treatment, and recovery projects. So we finally have a number, and Dwayne Picarelli, who is the Region 7 representative for Mahoning County, who does an amazing job on our behalf, not only with that, but the Mental Health Recovery Board as well. So he's not making the announcement, or was commenting on the
Yeah, Dwayne's
Award.
coming probably next week.
of the
And we'll do something
funding.
formal.
Yeah, so that'll be a good thing. We can continue to fund projects that are very much needed and people that need help and assistance, and we never lack for people needing assistance, especially on the, well, more importantly, not only on the opioid end of it, but mental health end of it, because of you see people that do things like last night at
How
the
crazy is that?
parade, celebrating the Kansas City Royals, and shooting,
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Oh, I'm a baseball guy. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs. And
Should have been the 49ers.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, unfortunately it wasn't. I agree. But just crazy things happen in the world, and we see them all around us, and whatever we can do to assist or to help, or there's always a lot of warning signs. You see the young person that was that his parent was just convicted in the shooting, and I think that's an important factor, so when you see a warning sign and you do nothing about it, you can be liable too. So it falls back on all of us, an onus to make sure that, we help protect the people, our own families, and the people around us. So that's all I have. I don't,
Carol.
This Kansas City, an event that was supposed to be so happy for the chief. So happy that they won. I mean, I was not for them, but that's my opinion. But I mean, what are we doing in this country? Seriously, when you think about it, I mean, they need to have, and I can't say they need new laws on the table for gun control. They need to start enforcing what we have on the books. The trouble is these young kids are getting these guns, and they're high-powered guns. It's not like they're getting little pistols, for God's sake. I mean, and they have turf wars, and they're using shields. They use children as shields, family members as shields. And it doesn't have to be in Kansas City. It's in Youngstown. For God's sakes, if we know where they are, go get them. Bring them to jail. Let them serve and see what it's like to do something. Sure, there's a lot of mental illness out there. I agree. But I mean, if we have a parent, like Dave said, that knows their child has problems, it's not going to get better as they get older. It gets progressively worse. Do something. I mean, if I hear one more shooting, I mean, I get up in the morning, I turn 27 on at 6. First thing I hear is, oh, we had another shooting on the east side. It was on the north side. It was in Boardman. It was in Austintown. It was on 46. I mean, what the hell are we doing? Why are we allowing this? And the people of the country have said, enforce the laws that are there. It doesn't have anything to do with the NRA and me carrying a rifle and shooting a deer. It has to do with killing people. Because who's killing them are children. I call them children because I'm old. But I get so fired up on this. I want to go kill everybody in Washington. I want to go to the meeting and unload on them. I'm sorry.
Verbally unload on them.
Huh?
Verbally unload on them.
Well, yeah, I don't mean it that way.
All right, Carol. Anthony?
I don't mean it that way. But I just think of it. I mean, honest to God. And I'm gonna be honest, if we have another one of these insurrection things, this is crazy. I mean, we are in America. We are free. For God's sakes. I mean, this is treason. Try any one of us doing that. See what would happen to us. Anyway, I'm done.
No,
I'm
too bad this
sorry.
guy left. We could have unloaded on him.
I never thought of that. We should have asked him to stay.
No, you know, it's
Sorry,
sickening.
Jerry.
You can't even turn the news on anymore. It's all depression. It's all killing. It's all sickness. It's all destruction. You know, like Dave said, we've got money coming here from the opioid settlement. You know, why does it take an opioid settlement to give money to a problem that's eating our nation alive? Come on, America, you got to wake up. All right. I mean, what's happening on our streets? The police departments. Watch the interview with the FOP chairman, Washington, D.C., what he said today on the news. We're 600 police officers shy, and they're killing everybody in D.C., L.A. There's homelessness. There's people doing needles on the street. And some governors of states say, oh, let's issue needles for they don't get an infection. So, I mean, I don't think there's a number that we could throw at this problem that's going to solve anything. Number one, it begins with God, and it has to stop with families. You know, when I was in school, I was afraid of my teachers. Well, I was more afraid of my parents. Then it was the teachers, and then it was the truancy officer.
Not anymore.
Today, the truancy officers and the parents are afraid of the kids. And the teachers are in such a bad position, they can't discipline because it will end up in court. So here's the issue we have. Here is the reverberations of a social problem that is out of control. Nobody knows how to do anything about it. Okay, I mean, Joe Biden, he's lucky to put two sentences together. His administration doesn't know how to do anything about it.
No.
So you have to put it to people who do. And, you know, we're fortunate in Mahoning and Trumbull County that we have some credible counseling agencies and we have professionals here that can help these kids. But like Dave said, if you don't identify who they are and what their problems are, if you don't look for signs, then they're going to do something crazy. Look at these video games. How many ways can you kill a person with a gun or a sword? And these kids are looking at this at 8 years old. So it's a pervasive issue. And we're stuck with it in society and trying to how to figure it out. So, yeah, that was sad, the Super Bowl. That was very, very, very sad. You can't even go to an engagement anymore. It's pathetic. So just pray to God, pray to the Lord. We need the Lord with this. So, okay, with that being said, when is our next meeting?
Next Thursday, right here.
Do we have something tonight? We have a public hearing tonight,
We do.
5:30.
That you don't.
It's on the solar panels. Because if I didn't mention it, someone would say I was.
He has to show up at it. He has to. He's the president of the board.
Yeah, Jerry, they're gonna leave me out there all by myself.
Here, you want to go sit up there with them?
No, thank you.
All right, so
Motion-
Carol,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Chafficanty?
Yes, thank you.
It is